We help contractors by the hundreds with all of the administrative burdens that surround handling their construction projects. That means helping them with Xactimate estimating, working with them on all the administration of their supplements, and doing the administrative services back office work that enables them to focus on selling, building, and billing.
We see contractors just starting off, maybe they're struggling with the fundamentals of running a construction business. They partner up with us, their process is now defined, they're able to grow their profit margins and actually scale because they're not held back with the burden of dealing with the supplementing process. I feel proud of what we've been able to do in this industry.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor who's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? Lead meteorologist Sean Choquette here for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and Artist Supplement and Balance Claims. You can check out their pages in the description below if you're watching this here on the Facebook page. So, a couple weather headlines. Today's going to be the last quieter day for severe weather across the United States. There's a low-end chance for some hail across parts of Texas yet again today. There's actually a couple tornadoes already this morning, well to the east of Austin, Texas. And the active weather pattern is looking to begin tomorrow with some severe weather possible. Check out where. And even looking ahead, we'll talk about for Thursday and Friday as well. And follow Derek on the KOCO, his KOCO Storm Chaser page, along with us doing all the content we have here on our Hail Trace page. We are also chasing for the ABC affiliate here in Oklahoma City, so you can see our chasing on television and streaming through them as well. So go check out his page. It'll also be linked in the description below as well. So this is your forecast for today for the hail potential. I know a lot of folks who watched yesterday saw the Dallas area in there, and unfortunately things trended in the negative direction through the remainder of the day and into the overnight hours. Looks like it's a lot chillier and rainy across a good chunk of the DFW Metroplex, and that takes them out of the risk for really any hail for today. And even then, the hail risks are pretty insignificant. We have a low chance from right now through the remainder of the day for San Antonio and Austin, Texas, College Station up by Waco, and that's going to be marginally severe hail. So only $0.25 to $half size possible, and that's going to be with any of the storms that have been happening so far this morning, where you saw that a couple tornadoes off to the east of Austin, Texas, in some rural areas. And there's an outside chance to get a couple storms to break the lid on the atmosphere and have some hail possible near Lubbock yet again for later on this afternoon and evening. Low end chance, I think the hail size potential is a little smaller than what we saw yesterday, or at least potential wise. I know Levelland, Texas saw up to some golf ball size hail. I think today, again, probably $0.25 to $half size hail. We're pretty much setting the stage for the potential for tomorrow. Here's that future radar, and you can see a lot of activity through the remainder of this afternoon in central Texas. Again, could see a couple storms popping up here in near San Antonio or Austin, and maybe even as far north as Waco, but for the most part, DFW is going to stay pretty quiet. And then we have a chance for maybe a storm or two to form out in the Texas Panhandle over by the Lubbock area. So I'll be watching that super carefully. If anything does trend up significantly, we'll obviously go live, but it's looking like a pretty quiet rest of the day. Going into your Wednesday, however, this is where we really start to begin the potential for a lot more severe weather. This is our initial forecast right now for your Wednesday. Two areas of focus here. The area with the largest hail potential is going to be in western Texas or eastern Texas, the eastern Texas Panhandle, and parts of western Oklahoma, is what I was meaning to say, where you could see some very large hail upwards of baseball size with any storms that form along a dry line in the afternoon hours. Dry line's going to be pretty close to Lubbock and Odessa and Midland, so they're both in that moderate chance as of right now, seeing that hail potential upwards of baseball size. Oklahoma City and Wichita, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that far away, but it looks like storms may end up turning into more of a line of storms that have more wind potential with them fairly quickly in the evening hours. So by the time they get to Oklahoma City or Wichita, it could be much smaller hail, if at all. Dallas, you guys are going to be, storms from way too far away for Dallas for tomorrow. And the second area of storms looking at, it's actually going to be pretty late in the overnight hours, late enough where when I look at the future radar, it actually doesn't really show anything for you guys to see, but up by Kansas City, Omaha, St. Louis, there's going to be a warm front pushing north in the overnight hours, and that could have hail upwards of golf ball size with it. So places like, again, Omaha, Kansas City, St. Louis, looking at, I have a low chance right now. That could end up trending up or down, dependent upon where that warm front's going to be going into tomorrow evening. There's some disagreement among the computer models about where exactly that's going to happen. So at the very least, Kansas City could see some warm front elevated thunderstorms. Those are usually pretty prolific hail producers in the overnight hours. So 2 different areas we're watching there for your Wednesday. Future radar does show we're going to focus just on these storms that form along the dry line in the evening hours. Again, our models don't really go out far enough to see this stuff in the overnight hours, but you can see storms forming in the Texas Panhandle and then moving into western Oklahoma for your Wednesday. Gonna be a good chase day. We'll be out. Hail Trace will be out chasing for KOCO for that, so you can follow our page and see, hopefully we can get some baseball size hail with that. And going ahead to Thursday, a little more interesting setup. I know for a lot of population centers, this one's slightly closer to Dallas. We have hail potential from Abilene through Oklahoma City, Tulsa into southwestern Missouri, up by Kansas City, St. Louis, and even up towards the Chicago area for the day on Thursday. Could see some big hail with this as well. There's going to be more localized areas of chances of seeing some big hail within this risk area on Thursday. And the aftermath of Wednesday, we just kind of have to see how things play out on Wednesday to set up what could occur on Thursday. And then pushing to Friday, I know a lot of folks asked about DFW. Friday could see some storms over by the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. If things can push a little further east, you have a little bit better of a chance there on your Friday. And that includes Oklahoma City yet again, a lot of Missouri, and by Kansas City as well. So but looking at that for Thursday and for Friday, I know population center seems to be a little bit more in the neck of the woods for the end of the week. Tomorrow we'll have a lot of good storm chasing potential, maybe some stuff out west. And then right now I'm saying too much uncertainty for Saturday. If I had to pinpoint a region, probably up in the Great Lakes. A lot of uncertainty here. We got everything domino effects. So, what happens on Thursday is going to be sort of dependent on Wednesday, and then Friday sort of dependent on Thursday, and then there's some even more uncertainty going to Saturday. So right now we have that potential going to Saturday. So again, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to look here, and then going into even beyond this week into next week looks like a lot of activity as well. And I'm seeing signs that Colorado could start seeing some stuff next week as well. So a lot of activities. Follow us here on all of our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Hit see first so you don't miss any of our content. And Instagram and Twitter as well at Hail Trace. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I see a lot of you got on the video today. We're here every single day at 12 p.m. Central Time. And of course, we go live with any sort of live coverage. You don't want to miss any of those notifications. A good way to make sure they're set up is just giving us a call. 855-334-4245. Any comments, questions, or concerns, you need to set up a training, whatever it may be, we can go and excuse me there, guys, get that all set up for you. You can email us as well, info@hailtrace.com, and visit our website, hailtrace.com, for more details. So have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody. I lost track of the day of the week again, and we will see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Unless something really crazy happens, we have to go live. So we'll have full updates on everything for your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, tomorrow, 12 p.m. here on Hail Trace on whatever platform you prefer to watch us on. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again tomorrow.